Hey Aries, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for June 29th, 2025. Let's see what's going on with Aries. The heart of your reading, we have the Ace of Pentacles. A new offer has been extended to you. It's something real, tangible. It could be a gift, but it represents an opportunity to grow your financial or material resources in some way. Because we have the Ace of Wands there in the reverse at the bottom of the deck when that comes out, I have a little bit of an inkling that you may not be connecting with this opportunity quite yet in like an energetic sense. Like it might not feel special or interesting or exciting to you at the moment. What's the challenge? Strength in reverse. This opportunity is going to require you to work on yourself in some way, which inherently means admitting that you currently have room for improvement. That can be difficult for people sometimes when you first have to take a real look at yourself, introspect, and say, okay, where could I be better? Where could I improve? So this Ace of Pentacles could be someone saying they're going to pay for a gym membership, or you get a coupon for a discount at your local Pilates studio. It might not be as like hit you over the head opportunity as that. It feels a bit more subtle for most of you. But in order to grasp the opportunity, you would really need to be willing to take a look at yourself and admit to yourself that that's an area that you would be happier if you put in the work to hone a skill or get stronger in some area, whether it's your physical body, some of you are renovating your house. I just got that one coming through really strongly. You're frustrated about the things you would need to learn if you're going to DIY your home improvement. Concerned about if you do it wrong. I don't think any of you are, well, I won't say any of you because I don't know who's watching. I'm not picking up on any problematic energy in that sense, like hitting a water main or ruining the structural integrity of your house. At least no problems that are unsolvable. No impending disaster. This is much more an exploration of what potential exists within you and allowing that to blossom out of you. Your focus is on the Ace of Cups, so this opportunity that's being offered to you has an emotional resonance for you. So we looked at the Ace of Wands in reverse there at the bottom of the deck earlier, meaning that you're not so excited about it or curious about it, but on some level it's striking a chord emotionally where you can tap into a future version of you that takes this opportunity and runs with it, that feels better than you feel now or feels differently than you do in a way that you want to feel. In the recent past, we have the King of Pentacles connected with some pain or heartbreak somehow with the Three of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. Someone financially set up. They're a person of means. They have plenty of savings. This could be someone offering their connections to you. Like, let's say you want to renovate your house, or you want to buy, no, let's say you want to buy a property in order to renovate it, flip it, and make some extra money. This King of Pentacles could be someone who you've learned from, whether they're directly mentoring you or just someone that you've like taken a course from or really studied their online persona and behaviors. I'm not getting that this is someone who is directly like offering you financing or a loan, although that might be the case. It would fit the story. From your higher self perspective, this Ace of Wands in reverse actually wanted to enter the reading in this position, but connected with the Six of Swords in reverse energy, which has you going back into territory that you felt like you had escaped from or put behind you somehow. So this mixed bag of feelings or reaction to this opportunity showing up in your life is partly because you're connecting it to a past situation that you don't really want to reconnect with. Maybe the last time you tried to do any home renovations, you were in your last relationship and it caused a big rift of fighting between you and your partner because they always had to be the one to say how to do it, but they were doing it wrong and you could never get your opinion through and it had to be their way, but you could see that they were making mistakes, so you felt stifled and you checked out of the whole process because you weren't really enabled to fully connect with it and let your input and creativity and abilities truly have an impact on the effort. So that's just one example of how I see this, like aversion to connecting with the opportunity because of some negative experience lingering on energetically. You're connecting the two dots somehow. And I think what Spirit is saying here is that you don't have to connect those dots, or it's good that you're connecting those dots now so that you can cut that tie energetically and no longer carry this aversion to expressing that side of you in the future. You can like overwrite that imprint that your ex had because they always took over and you, whatever it is for you. In the near future, we have the Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Chariot. You're going to be able to see something through completely, something that's very putting yourself at the center of your emotional world and maybe backing off from other emotional responsibilities or people who would normally rely upon you to help them feel better about their own life. So if you've been very supportive of friends and family and checking in, how are you doing? Do you need to talk about it? And, helping other people, sort of being nurturing towards other people. Whatever it is that you're undertaking here now and in the near future has you very busy, very bogged down in your own stuff where you're pouring into your own cup out of necessity, but it really jumpstarts you toward an aligned future that implies greater degrees of freedom and prosperity and joy. But because you're buckling down and focusing in on what the tasks that you have to do now, even if it means you're not so nurturing to the other people in your life for the time being because you're focusing on yourself and what's best for you, this has a big sort of jumpstart energy to it. Getting things off the ground, moving quickly, in a positive direction, aligned with universal flow, aligned with your highest timeline. What's going to surprise you is that there will be connections that you make through this experience that will be mutually beneficial. So let's carry forward this example of getting into house flipping, and this being your first time buying a house with the intention of fixing it up and selling it for a profit. This is the artisans, or the, what's a better way of saying that? No, I can't even think of the right word. Merchants. I'm so like medieval with my vocabulary right now. It's like finding a good contractor, finding a good landscaper, finding a good house staging business, so that when you put your house up on the market for showings, it has like really well laid out furniture, and you don't have to do all that yourself. You're connecting with all of these other businesses who are doing a really good job. They've honed their craft already, and they can contribute what they know toward your effort to sell your house. So however that fits your situation, I know not all of you are house flipping. Apply it as it fits your situation. You're going to line yourself up with some important connections, be it business or otherwise, where people are really contributing in a positive way and allowing you to reach your goals at a higher level, at a faster pace than you would have done otherwise. Your hopes and fears is definitely about pace. So I love that Spirit is directly addressing that before we even get to your hopes and fears. Because with your Eight of Wands in reverse here showing up in that position, that means you're afraid that this won't go anywhere, that it'll go too slowly for it to make financial sense for you, or if you take whatever opportunity this is, that it will like fizzle out and it won't lead anywhere, or it'll go too slowly for it to make sense for you. If the opportunity will require you to like send out a lot of marketing or send out a lot of communication with the anticipation of hearing back, your fear is that you'll send out all those feelers, all those invitations, all those email marketing emails, and then you won't hear anything back. So that fear is sort of looming over your efforts here. Your end result, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Right now, you may be really trying to do it all, or thinking that you can get everything done yourself. This shows up to say that you're going to be simplifying, delegating, or prioritizing, doing less at once. And however you solve that is going to be up to you. That Two of Pentacles reversed is like, okay, I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm going to focus on in order to best set myself up for success. Maybe that means delegating, outsourcing. Maybe it means I'm not going to try to do it all right now. I'm going to do a little bit now and save the rest for later. So that could be like, I'm not going to buy 2 houses and try to flip them both at once. I'm really new at this, so I'm going to scale it back and do what I know I can handle and what I can do really successfully. Setting yourself up for success. Your advice is to move quickly. The Knight of Swords in reverse here, as opportunities are being presented to you, says that time is of the essence. The offer isn't going to be on the table forever, or the window of opportunity will close at some point. Not never to reopen. But if you want to seize this opportunity now and really set yourself up for success for the future, it's important, Spirit is saying, to seize the opportunity, get really clear about what's most important, and then move really quickly on that. So Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.